Hello and welcome to a very special weekly blend from Roofers Coffee Shop, Metal Coffee Shop, and Coatings Coffee Shop. My name is Heidi Ellsworth and
I'm Karen Edwards.
And Karen, we have a great weekly blend this week because it is sponsored by MetalForming.
I know.
Good morning, everyone.
Welcome, Chad. We are so excited to have you here.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to be here as well.
Well, this is normally I would say this is the quiet before the storm of going to IRE, but there's not been much quiet. I've been kind of hearing the same thing, Chad. You got a lot going on, and you're going to be talking about and showing some really cool stuff at IRE. So we wanted to have you on so you could tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, thank you very much. So at IRE this year, out again in wonderful Las Vegas, we will be in booth 4921. Come and see us for all of your needs. But specifically, we've got some new products that we are excited once again to show and to talk about. The Schechtel product, again, has been a mainstay in the industry. People are very familiar with it. Over the last couple of years, we've had a overall platform change. We've gone to a direct drive system, increasing accuracy and speed. We've added the F geometry, adding capabilities to what a folder can and can't do and making it an even more versatile machine. But now for 2024, we're very excited and happy to be able to show and offer a conical or tapered bending solution for the all-new Schechtel folding machines.
Very cool.
Very cool. Yeah.
We're very excited about it. So the demand and the need in the industry, again, one of the things, MetalForming is really in tune with listening to what the industry and what those customers' needs are. I've touched on that previously, and I really do believe that, and MetalForming is showing that we are listening to customers' needs. So with the tapered bending, the Schechtel machine has the most tapering abilities at 10.5 inches of a very strong taper. We'll be showing all of this, doing live demonstrations at IRE in booth 4921. If anybody is interested in coming on by and seeing us and getting a live demonstration. So some of those capabilities with this tapering solution is not your typical taper that customers are thinking about. We're going to be able to show off some really unique features about that tapering. We'll be able to do some basic tapering. Heidi, let's say I'm building this coping cap and I need a long run of these parts to cover this wall. We'll be able to nest and overlap these parts. That's just one small feature of the tapering abilities. Architect.
I have to tell you, and Karen, I know you feel the same way. It's one of the funnest things on the show floor to go watch the bending machines and the fabrication machines. It is so cool.
And our team is going to come over and we're going to get some video of it in action. And we'll be sharing some of that on our TikTok and on our other social media accounts because it is that cool.
Yeah, it is. It is. And Chad, you've got to talk just a little bit. I know you're getting there, but I love the new profiles and you have a very special one that you're going to be showing too. So tell us just a little bit about that.
Yes. So again, customer needs. Board and batten profile has been probably one of the hottest topics in my 24 years in the industry. I can't really think of another topic or a profile or a solution really that has created such demand in the market, in the industry. And very honestly, everybody who looks at an installed system with board and batten, it looks really nice. It really does. So, with the Schlabach, we now have the ability to offer a true board and batten profile that fits in all of your standard quadros. Doesn't matter if it's a machine from 2001 or if it's a machine from 2024. You can put these cassettes into your machine. Then with the other enhancements that we offered last year, we came out with this performance package, increasing your speed, offering a powered pull-out device. All of these things, again, are going to provide you that complete solution from one simple machine that's easy to operate.
Wow. That is so cool. Karen, this is the kind of stuff.
Hey, keep it simple, right? Yes. Keep it simple. Absolutely. And high quality and efficiency and beauty. I love the board and batten style too. That's why it's becoming so popular. It is just gorgeous.
Yeah. And when you have metal board and batten on as for your siding, you are like armoring your house. You are making it so strong and it can withstand anything. So, I mean, contractors are finding such great business with this. And then to have the right machines, the right support that MetalForming gives, I mean, it's just a perfect package that contractors are going to want to find out about when they're at IRE.
I absolutely pair that with some of our I'll say some of our partners that are now offering materials. There are such a unique blend of what a contractor can offer. Yeah. You know, there's wood grain, there's glossy finish, there's matte finish. What colors would you like? Yeah. So the capabilities that are available today to everyone to use, you can meet all of your customers' needs.
It's so great. Well, Chad, we are so excited. Like Karen said, we're going to have a team in the booth. I want to encourage everyone. We have some great footage from MetalCon that we did with you, Chad, that's on our YouTube channel. Your directory, of course, the full MetalForming directory has all your information. So if everybody wants to do just a little bit of homework before they get to IRE, you'll be totally ready to talk to Chad about that new machine on the show floor.
Come and see us, booth 4921. Live demos at your request whenever you would like to see it.
That sounds great. We will see you in Vegas, Chad. Thank you. First of all, thank you for sponsoring this weekly blend. And also, thank you so much for all you do for the industry and everything MetalForming does. We can't wait to see you there. Safe travels.
All righty. Thank you very much, Heidi, Karen. Have a great day.
Bye, Chad. See you then. Thank you.
Karen, how cool is that?
Very cool. I know. You're right. It's one of the most fun things on the show floor is seeing the machines in action. And it always draws a lot of people.
And we talk about it all the time because when we see them on the classifieds, we see all the tools and the machinery out there. It's just such a great part of our industry and something I'm personally really proud that we're able to spotlight, and bring to the forefront. Hey, let's just talk a little bit more about IRE. I know everybody, trust me, this is the last weekly blend about IRE this year, although we may do a recap. But
yep, and we may do a weekly blend live, a special one live next week from IRE. What is
special about that, Karen?
You know what? We're going to be, can I say it?
Yes.
It's going to be our 100th episode, and it's following the week of IRE. So yes, there will be a special video next week for you guys.
100 weekly blends. I mean, that could take a long time to watch all of those. Yeah. And you just, we're going to binge on it. I'm saying, let's go binge. Let's get some popcorn. We can watch them all. I don't know. But we will be a very special 100th weekly blend at IRE. We're going to have our whole team there. We're going to have the Heidi and Karen show, the Karen and Heidi show, the Karen and Megan and Heidi, you name it. It's going to be happening. We have so much coming to you live. So make sure that you have gotten onto YouTube and run the bell so you get notified.
Yes, subscribe and ring the bell. We are also live streaming National Women in Roofing Day on Sunday, the keynote and the main, when we're in the main room with everybody. So if you can't make it, please subscribe, ring that bell. You'll know when we go live and you can follow along. It feels like you're there.
Exactly. You're there. We'll also be live streaming the awards at the end of the day, the World Awards. So that's really excited. I always love to see who wins on that. And then I tell you what, we've got a whole week of live broadcasts from our soundstage. Also, we have 2 live coffee conversations. And I have to tell you, we have amazing guests. Guests who are going to be our panelists at the live coffee conversation. So be sure to hit the notified. I'll just give you a little hint on day 2. We have Michelle Lane from Wholesome, Piers Dormeyer from Eagle View, Trent Cotney from Adams and Reese, and Kent Gardner from SRS. Is that a power panel or what?
Sure
I'm so
is.
excited.
Yeah.
I know. And the day before that, we're going to have contractors on there. I'm not going to list all the contractors. We've got some great contractors who are going to be on there, but we're going to ask the same questions both days. And we're going to see how the contractors answer and how the manufacturers and distributors answer. It should be really interesting. So stay tuned for that. If you can't make IRE, we are bringing it to you. One thing we won't be live streaming, but if you are there, you should not miss it. And that is, I have to say, Tomato Soup. Megan Ellsworth's band will be playing the SRS RV Extreme RV
Tailgate.
Tailgater. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Karen. And I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah, that's going to be great. I think it's from 3 to 4 or 3 to 4:30 on Wednesday. So they're right out there in the parking lot. You can't miss them. Make your way out. Take a break from the show floor. It gets busy. You're tired. Go listen to some music. Take a load off. Enjoy a beverage and listen to some great music.
And say thank you to our friends at SRS who are just doing amazing things. And they'll, of course, they have their concert next week with Leonard Skinner. Wow, that's going to be so great. Also, I just want to make sure if you're a first timer and you're going to IRE, be sure to go to the first timers event. It's right before the welcome party. We have some fun gifts, Karen, we're going to be handing out.
We do. We do. We always hand out special swag for the first timers. And that starts at 5:30 and it is at the beer garden at the Paris, up on the roof somewhere. So
I've never been there.
I've never been there either. So surprise.
How many times have we been to Vegas and never been to the beer garden on top of the Paris? I mean,
didn't even know it existed, right?
Now we know about the Circle Bar.
Yeah, for sure. They'll be running shuttles though. So, to get you from the convention center to the Paris. So take advantage of that. And Heidi, I want to back up just a bit to Tuesday morning because we're doing something special. Just before the show opens. We're going to be doing an RLW, one of our read, listen, watches, live from the show. So that's super exciting.
Yes.
And you want to tell them about our topic and our guests?
It is. I'm so excited. It's going to be about labor. I'm really talking about the labor shortage and what we can do with technology to solve that. And so really two of my favorite people, Jack Gottsman with IKO and
John Van
Beek, with Labor Central, will be there, and they're going to be talking about this and what those two companies are doing together to help with the labor and to really educate contractors and crews to work together to do all the right things. As you saw the coffee conversations a couple weeks ago, there's just a real commitment out there to work with crews and to connect and to make sure that we're doing everything right. And so they'll be talking a lot about that during this RLW. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. And so what did we cover everything from IRE?
I think so. The student competition.
Oh,
our favorite thing.
How could we forget?
I have to tell you. So Wednesday morning, you have to go 8:00 to the student competition. Even if you're in and out with your other seminars or classes, the student competition, oh my gosh, it's the future. And it is so amazing. So don't miss it.
Yes, that's a great segue when you talk about the future, because the week we get back from IRE, I think it's February 15th, we're having a coffee conversations that is all sponsored by John Spanville. That's all about Skills USA. And Skills USA, they are, it's a fabulous program that really helps, it's taking the youth and preparing them for skilled trade jobs, including roofing, because roofing was just added. Last year was the first year.
Commercial roofing competition, heat welding, thermoplastics. Karen and I will be there this July in Atlanta for Skills USA. It is such an amazing experience. And so we want to talk about that on Coffee Conversations and really talk about how contractors can start getting involved with their vocational schools and start these competitions locally. So how can you do commercial or team build with the shingles and the steep And so there's a lot of really great opportunities. We're going to have some experts. John Espenshade from NRCA, who's our leader in this. We're going to have some contractors who have actually done it, and they're going to tell you how. And then we're having Todd Nathan from Johns Manville, who was there last year, heat welding and teaching kids. And so, yeah, it's going to be a great coffee conversation. So once you take a breather after IRE, we're still going. It doesn't end. It will be happening. The thing too is we did have, for all of you who had signed up for our sustainability, some RLW from LP, it got rescheduled. So it was kind of sad, Karen. There's a little bit of a family emergency with our guests. And of course, family always comes first with us. And so we're rescheduling that for February, but I'm so excited about that because it is so interesting. The sustainability, the forest, smart side. So stay tuned. People should stay tuned for that too in February.
Yeah. And, Heidi, you mentioned earlier about getting ready for IRE and preparing on what you want to talk to MetalForming about with their machines and looking at all their stuff. I just want to tell everyone to take a peek at our newsroom before you get on the plane, because my gosh, the press releases are rolling in, right? Yeah. New product announcements, ABC Supply opening a new branch, the sessions that are going to happen, the McElroy Metal, the MCA, Roof Hugger are doing educational demos. I can't even think of all. Johns Manville released white EPDM peel and stick flashing. There's so many. So if you just kind of skim through and make some notes about what you want to see and who you want to talk to, that'll be real helpful.
Yeah, and check the IRE page too. And that's at the very top of every page. Just click the IRE because you're going to see all kinds of things. So as you're making your plans on what booths you're going to visit, what you're going to do, what events you're going to, it's all there. It's all on Roofers Coffee Shop. So you'll be able to find it. There was one thing in the newsroom that's big industry news that I think we need to talk about, and that is Job Nimbus.
They acquired Sumo Quote.
Wow. That's big news.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sumo Quote with Ryan is just such a great company. And Job Nimbus, of course, just in the heart of the CRM world and working with contractors. And so what a great combination. And so you should be checking their booths out too at IRE.
I know.
Some really great stuff.
Lots to see and do. Put on your comfy shoes.
I know. So classifieds, we always end with the classifieds. So there's still fun, great stuff in the classifieds. But we have been putting some of our fun events and different things in the classifieds too. And there's one in there that I thought we should point out, but I'm going to let my friend Karen talk about it because she's much smarter about this sports stuff. But it's something from Beacon.
Oh yeah. And I think they have some ads running on our site. It's Beacon Blitz time of year. And so they have a promotion running that you could win tickets to the NFL Pro Draft, which is the end of April. It's in Michigan. But wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, check that out. It's in our classified ads. I believe it's on our promos page. And you'll also see some ads running through the site about that. Just click through and you can get all the information. It's for people using their Beacon Pro Plus.
Yeah, it's going to be, they come up with the coolest things, the ideas. And, I'm just wondering again, after last year's cowboy hats at IRE.
What are they going to do this year at their booth?
What is going to happen? So if you are going to IRE, we'll let you know when we get there. But if you are going to IRE, be sure to check out the Beacon booth too, because they always have the coolest stuff with the Blitz. So Karen, take a breather because here we come.
Yeah, I know. I'll see you Saturday, Heidi.
I'll see you Saturday too. And we'll see all of you, whether it's live, stop by our booth. We are in the lobby of the, first thing you'll see is Roofers Coffee Shop. When you walk in, we're in the lobby before you go into the trade show. And we will be at National Women in Roofing Day. So we'll be looking for all of you. If you can't make it, which we understand, not everybody can make it, we'll bring it live to you. So join us. And Karen, we should make sure everybody does what on YouTube?
Subscribes and rings the bell.
We'll see you in Vegas. Have a great week.
Bye.